Hello, ladies and gentlemen, back again. I like to use this opportunity to answer questions that I get on a regular basis. And a lot of times, none of these things are scripted. I just pop the computer open and I decide to answer some questions that I get on a regular basis just to help educate the fitness community and share some of the knowledge that I have, because I don't want to keep it all to myself, right? So one of the things people do ask is, what is a good food to eat in the morning? Okay, what's a good breakfast? What's good to eat in the morning? And that's probably one of the top questions I get, is what's good to eat in the morning. One of my favorite things to eat, and this particular meal is something that is near and dear to me because I ate it when I was a kid. You know, my mom cooked this particular meal for me every morning when I was a kid. It was good old oatmeal. And that guy was on the label back then too. He got the same hair as he had back then. He didn't even change his hairdo. Same hair and everything, the Quaker Oat man. I like the 1 minute quick oats because I don't have no time in the morning to be messing around. Very good for you. A great source of fiber. Really good for your organs on the inside, down here in your intestines, and getting some bulk down there. That fiber is really good. And actually, believe it or not, one thing people don't know about oats is there's protein in oatmeal. There's protein. There's 5 grams of protein inside of Quaker Oats. So this old dude knew what he was talking about back in the day. So there's protein in there, and the carbohydrates, you have 27 total grams of carbohydrates, 4 grams of fiber, and only 1 gram of sugar and 3 grams of fat. So this is a perfect meal for the morning. I cook it really quick when I get up. What I like to do sometimes is I'll sprinkle some sunflower seeds on it, or I'll crumble up some walnuts and put those on top of there to bump the protein and fat up. Some mornings I'll put some liquid egg whites inside of there. Once it's almost done cooking, I'll stir in some liquid egg whites and let them cook in there for 30 seconds or so, and pull it off, and it gives it a nice consistency, and it makes it a little bit more of a complete meal because you have the protein and the carb. Sometimes I'll use a little bit of MCT oil in there with that to add in just a little bit of medium chain triglycerides for the fats. I'll do another video on the MCT oils another time because they're phenomenal. But anyway, so that's what I do almost every single morning. I haven't missed a morning doing this in quite a long time. So it's oatmeal. If you need something to sweeten it up, I always pull my stevia out. I love stevia. This is a big bag of stevia I got at the store, not that expensive. I use that. Some mornings I'll use a little bit of honey if I want to sweeten it up. If you want to sprinkle a few raisins on there, go ahead. Oatmeal is a very versatile food. Some people have even made savory oatmeal, where they cook the oatmeal and they put chicken and chicken stock and make it more into a dinner type of meal. I've never done that one, but I'm sure it's delicious. But anyway, oatmeal is my fuel of choice in the morning. It's good to get the engine started. It's a great carb source. They'll burn off really, really quickly, and you're not going to store a lot of fat from eating something like this. If you eat something like a Pop-Tart, you will. If you eat something like a big bowl of cereal, you will. So be careful with those simple sugars in the morning. Stick with something wholesome. Bowl of oatmeal, you can never go wrong with that. Have a nice day.